Because your obligation, you have an ethical obligation to take care of your client. And that means you're responsible for helping them on that journey. You're responsible for correcting all their false assumptions. You're responsible for making sure that they have all the conversations that they need to have to be able to successfully change. We have to remember that in sales, it's our deal. It's their change initiative. So they're not thinking about this as a deal. They're thinking about a change initiative, which is complicated and difficult. And if it's not handled well, will end in failure, which it does most of the time. Most of the time, buyer's journeys ends in no decision. And I've seen the statistics that something like over 60% of people have buyer's remorse because they bought something and it didn't work the way that they needed it to. So you have an obligation. If you're going to take somebody's money and you're going to take their time and you're going to promise them that you're going to get them an outcome, well, you damn well better do that because that's what you promised. And that's what makes you one up, is that you have the obligation to lead the client. They don't do this very often. So we do it every day. They do it once every 7 or 10 years. They make the decision we ask them to make, whatever that frequency is for you if you're listening to this. That means that their assumptions might be 5 or 7 years old. They might not be true anymore. And they might need a lot of information to be able to make a good decision, because the way that they made it before, I mean, if you just look at how much the world has changed in just say the last 3 years, like the world keeps changing. And if you don't update your assumptions, you make bad decisions. Decisions you would have made better if somebody would have given you good counsel.